Women who embrace their femininity in a way that makes sense for them just seem to have this glow about them. Hey bestie. The glasses are coming off for this chat, which means it's a serious one. You know that one person you see online or in person and you're just automatically drawn towards them, you have no idea why. Or vice versa, you see someone else and everyone just always flocks to them and you're like, what the fuck, why can't that be me? It's because they have a magnetic aura, and if you wanna learn how to be magnetic and get whatever you want through it, then keep on watching. The first step of being magnetic is being confident. Confidence does not mean arrogance. Being confident means believing in yourself even when no one else does. And it's being secure enough in yourself, knowing that you don't need other people's approval because you like yourself enough without them. Have you ever tried to take a picture with a friend and you wanted to post it online, but she's like, ew, no, I look so gross in that. And it's like that literally every single time you take a photo with her. It's because she lacks confidence, and that's annoying, right? Or what about when someone tries to ask you on a date, but they're like really trepidatious about it and their energy is like really off to the point that like you don't want to interact with them? Yeah, because they're also insecure and lack confidence. What about that one friend who doesn't really give a fuck how she looks and lets you post a picture without even asking her? Or that one person that comes up to you and is like, hey, I think you're really pretty, I'd love to take you out for dinner sometime. And you're automatically, okay, down, because they're confident enough to ask you and say it with their chest. Confident people have high self-esteem and high self-worth, and they radiate this energy that they know their worth and they don't need to ask you for it. And because of that, they just radiate this energy that you just want to be around without explaining why. That's because they know what they want and they won't settle for anything less. They don't care if people are staring at them, judging them, talking shit about them. They have no reason to care. Next, practice kindness. Are you likely to interact with a Karen, with someone who's rude? No. You're more likely to interact with someone who is kind, patient, caring, graceful. So those are the things that you should try to be. Don't get nice and kind confused though. Being nice usually means being a people pleaser, which usually means letting people walk all over you and disrespect you and your boundaries. Being kind means knowing your self-worth and your boundaries and being able to articulate them in a way that isn't mean or rude. Being kind also means doing things for other people simply because you want to, because you can, because you care about them and want to make them feel good. Whereas being nice, when you go and do things for other people out of niceness, it's usually because you're trying to leverage what you're doing for them or trying to get them to like you, da-da-da-da-da. When you're kind, people automatically want to interact with you more because you're filling their cup, helping them feel seen, and making them feel good about themselves.
Hey, Editing Ashley here. I thought I would offer some extra notes on kind versus nice. I heard this really great way to describe the East versus West Coast. The West Coast is nice but not kind. The East Coast is kind but not nice. Also found a really great definition online. What is the difference between nice and kind in the US? The subtle differences of being kind and nice. It stems from a deep sense of compassion and a willingness to make a positive impact. Being nice, on the other hand, may be driven by social expectations or a desire to be liked. I also feel like being nice is rooted in people pleasing. You don't want to be a people pleaser because that's really detrimental to you and detrimental to your other relationships. I cannot, for the life of me, stand people pleasers. Don't be a people pleaser.
Embody your femininity. Your femininity should become your new superpower. Like, do you know how powerful women really are? With just one look, we can get what we want. We know exactly how to dress based on the situation and how to get exactly what we want from it. For example, if you're trying to have a night out with the girls but you're not paying for any drinks, you know you're gonna show a little extra skin. You know the tatas are gonna look a little extra good that night. You know you're going to be dressing for the male gaze and probably dumbing yourself down, speaking differently to get what you want from them. Embodying your femininity doesn't mean wearing skirts, doing your makeup, getting your nails done all the time. It means understanding the power that you have through your womanhood and embracing it. Do what makes you feel more feminine and comfortable in that femininity. For me, that is doing my hair and makeup. That is getting my nails done because I feel more feminine in a way that makes me feel comfortable. That boosts my confidence. And as we already know, confidence helps you become magnetic. Women who embrace their femininity in a way that makes sense for them just seem to have this glow about them. It's okay to be feminine and embrace it in whatever way that makes sense for you. Love yourself. This goes back to being confident and secure. Have you ever been around someone who dislikes themselves so much that they can never take a compliment? They're also just annoying to be around. You never really want to interact with them. Their energy just kind of brings you down with them. But have you been around someone who is so self-obsessed and so in love with themselves that their energy is just warm. And their energy even starts to rub off on you and you feel good about yourself. It's because when you love yourself, others catch on to that and feel that and want to experience that same self-love. Something that is so important in a society that profits off of self-loathing. When you're utterly obsessed with yourself, you're not considered needy, and therefore you're also considered more reliable to other people. You give off this energy that you know you can survive without this person, materialistic thing, job, whatever, and people will only want you more because of that. Have the mindset of being magnetic. Literally tell yourself, I am magnetic. Most of life is faking it until you make it, and nobody knows the difference between you actually doing it versus faking it. So much of our lives are dictated by thought alone. If you think you're ugly, then you're going to start acting like you're ugly. Then your brain is going to start proving this statement as true and finding ways to make you ugly. If you tell your brain a thought and repeat it enough times, even if you don't believe it, there will get to a point where your brain will eventually believe it and it will become a fact. Your brain doesn't know the difference between fact or fiction. No matter the statement, it's up to you to believe that it's true until it finally does become true. If you say, I am magnetic enough times, you will actually begin to believe that you are magnetic and exude this energy of magnetism, and you will be magnetic because you are magnetic because you believed you're magnetic. Lastly, start putting effort into your appearance. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you exude more confidence. People are also more likely to interact with you when you actually put effort into your appearance, because it says a lot about you, the type of person you are, and what you think about yourself. If you value yourself and how you feel, you're more likely to put effort into your appearance because you know you're not a slob, so why would you dress like one? There have also been studies done proving the importance of getting ready and putting effort into your appearance. Like, does anyone remember during the height of COVID in 2020 when we all were on lockdown, stuck in our houses, everybody in the medical field, like doctors, psychologists, etc., were telling us keep up with your routines, including putting effort into your appearance, because it just has something to do with the brain and how we feel when we put on an outfit that we feel good in. And that's not to say you need to be wearing a fashion show type outfit every single day. Maybe start with like 2 or 3 days out of the week, instead of wearing your biggest hoodie and biggest sweatpants you can find and your hair up in a bun, try putting on jeans and a comfy sweatshirt and maybe doing something with your hair, even if it's like a sleek back ponytail and some light mascara. Try that and tell me you don't automatically feel a difference, even if it is just a super simple switch and a super simple outfit. Well, that concludes this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you watched, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And if you want more awesome, encouraging content throughout the week, make sure to follow on Instagram and TikTok. And if you're looking to make friends with people all around the world who are also on a self-improvement, self-love journey, then make sure to check out my Discord. All that is linked in the description down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!